Welcome to Yoga IRL. My name is Claire, and today I'll be guiding you through a Flowy Vinyasa flow. This class is designed specifically to help you find stillness through movement. So most of this class is going to be very flowy and moving, a lot of like fluid motions connected to the breath, and a few holds, but not too many holds, not static holds anyway. And it should make you feel nice and warm and juicy, and then at the same time still and centered and focused internally. So I think you'll have a lot of fun in this class. You don't need any props for this class, and we will begin seated. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and start to tune inwards. At first, this might feel like a static hold, this pose. But start to notice your breath and how the flow of the in and exhale create movement in your body. Maybe you notice movement in your chest and your belly. Maybe you notice movement in your shoulders and lower back. I encourage you to set an intention today. Maybe you want to cultivate a sense of flow in your life or for a certain project. Why did you come to your mat today? Let's seal this intention together. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Nice. You could take your hands to your sides, open your eyes, and we'll begin some more external movements. So take your left hand to the ground and lift your right arm up and over for a side stretch. And immediately start going the other direction. Point your right arm down, left arm over. And we'll just start taking these movements back and forth, waking up the body. As you do this, you might notice you inhale on your way up and exhale on your way down. Or maybe you have a different pattern. One more time on each side. Awesome. Come back to center. Take your hands to your knees and start to do some rib circles. So take your ribs over to the right, to the back, to the left, and to the front, and then smooth that out. Take 5 in one direction and 5 in the other. You might close your eyes here and start to tune inwards even more. Switch directions if you haven't already. Great. Find stillness and come onto your hands and knees. Your hands can be under your shoulders or a little bit in front of your shoulders. Knees under hips. And inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze for cow. And then exhale, round your back and push back into a brief child's pose. Inhale forward, up into cow. Exhale, round and push back into child's pose. Inhale, up into cow. Exhale, round and push back into child's pose. Inhale, cow, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round and push back. Inhale, forward to cow. And exhale, back to child's pose. Come back up to center. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread it through without putting your arm down. Stay hovering here. And then inhale back up. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it through while hovering. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. This time exhale and plant your head down. Let your shoulder rest on the floor. Let your arm rest on the floor. You might extend your right arm up overhead and just feel the expansion in your back. Gentle twist. Last breath here. Take your right hand under your shoulder. Inhale your left arm up one more time. And place your hand back down. Inhale your right arm up, look up. Exhale, thread it through without touching the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm through your left. Inhale, reach towards the sky. Exhale, take your right hand through and let it connect with the earth. Come down into a twist here. You're welcome to take your left arm up overhead. And let the back of your right shoulder open up in this pose. Relax your jaw. One more breath here. Take your right or your left hand under your shoulder and inhale, reach your right arm up and plant it down into tabletop. Walk your hands out a little bit in front of you. Tuck your toes and press back into downward facing dog. Rise up on your tippy toes and press yourself forward into high plank. Bend your knees and then scoot yourself back into downward facing dog. Come up on your tippy toes, roll forward into high plank. Exhale, bend your knees and press back into downward facing dog. One more time like this. Inhale, roll yourself forward into plank. And exhale, press yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. And exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, stretch your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. And step your left foot forward for low lunge, lowering your back knee down. Take a moment to get settled here. Keep a slight engagement in your legs as if they're pulling together, so you're not dumping into your hips. Inhale, lengthen up, look forward, and exhale, come into half splits. Inhale, forward. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, forward to low lunge, look up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, forward. And exhale, half splits, and hold here for a moment. One more breath here. And come forward into low lunge. Plant your right hand down. And take your left hand to your left knee for a gentle twist to the left. You can look over your left shoulder here. Notice where your breath is. Take your left hand to the floor, tuck your back toes, and step back to downward facing dog. Come up onto your tippy toes and roll forward into plank. Exhale, bend your knees and press back downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank one more time. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. And step your right foot forward, lowering your back knee down. Take a moment to get adjusted here. Feel your chest widen. Inhale. And exhale back into half splits. Inhale forward, look up, gently. Exhale, half splits. Inhale forward to low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale forward. And exhale, half splits. Pause here for just a moment. Last breath here. Come forward to low lunge again. And take this time, plant your left hand on the mat. Take your right hand to your right knee and open up for a twist to the right. Notice what the energy in your body feels like. Do you feel gentle rhythms or waves of energy coming up and down your body? Or do you feel energy stagnant in your body anywhere? Just notice, no judgment. Take your right hand back down, tuck your back toes, and press back into downward facing dog. Lower your knees, take them wide, big toes together, knees apart, and come down for an extended child's pose. Put your arms out long in front of you. And just feel the energy in your body, feel your breath. Continue your journey inward, finding flow through movement, finding stillness through movement. Come on back up and sit down on your bum. Legs out in front of you, knees bent. Sit up tall here, balancing on your sits bones, the points of your pelvis. So you're not rounding into your sacrum or into your lower back. You're keeping it nice and tall, nice and lengthened. Lean back, lift one leg, lift the other leg, and come into boat pose. Try to keep the engagement in your abs rather than your hip flexors here, which is much easier said than done. Inhale one more time. Exhale, put your feet down in front of you into butterfly, knees out wide, soles of your feet together. And exhale, fold forward. You can sway side to side. Inhale back up to seated. Plant your feet in front of you again and back up into boat pose. You can have your legs bent, you can have your legs straight, you can have your arms in front of you, you can have your arms up. Wherever you need to be today. One more inhale here. And exhale, come forward into butterfly fold. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. I like to sway side to side. You can sway side to side. Inhale back up, boat pose for the last time. Feet out in front of you, arms up, lift your feet. Feel your abs getting strong here. One more inhale. And exhale, fold forward butterfly. Good work. Come up to seated, and we're going to come into like a camel shape. So you can come up onto the shins, onto your shins. And your knees will be about hip width distance apart, so not totally together, a little bit wider. And you can have your toes flat behind you or tucked under. Engage your lower belly so that your pelvis is slightly tucked, a little bit more than neutral. Good. If you stay here for long enough, you'll notice this is quite an intense hold. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms to the side and lean back for a back bend. Inhale, arms up, come up straight. Exhale, arms back and lean back for a back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus your arms, back bend. Option to take your hands to your feet for full camel here. Make sure that your abs are still very much engaged and that you are feeling no pain in your lower back. If you're feeling any pain, please come up. One more breath in this pose. Take your hands to your lower back and pull yourself up using your abs. Good. Lower your hips back down onto your heels and come forward to a little seed child's pose. Arms melting down and around your legs. Option to take rabbit here. So you can wrap your hands around your heels. Bring your knees in close to each other. And then start to roll up onto the top of your head while holding onto your heels with your hand. So you'll get a big stretch through the tops of your shoulders and just a nice counter stretch to that deep back bend. And release that down into child's pose. Come on up and make your way onto your back. Come on down. Bring your knees into your chest briefly. And take your feet to the ground, close to your hips. Hands down next to you. Push up into bridge pose. Inhale. Keeping the insides of your legs engaged. Knees pulling together as if they're magnets. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Take your arms out to the sides, lift your knees up, and then drop your knees over to the right for a twist. Option to look over your left shoulder. Try to keep your left shoulder on the ground if possible. And breathe here. One more breath in this twist. Take your face back up to center, lift your knees up, and drop them the other way over to the left. Keep your right shoulder on the ground, an option to turn your head over your right shoulder. One more breath in this pose. And come on back up to center. Knees into your chest. Come into happy baby, so you can have your hands wrapped around the outsides of your, the edges of your feet, so with your elbows on the inside of your knees. Or you could take your two-piece finger, wrap them around your big toe. Or you could grab the shins, ankles, anywhere that's accessible to you. And just relax here. Bring your knees back in and give yourself a big hug. And relax into Shavasana. Feel the stillness of your body, but feel the flow of the energy inside your body. Just notice that duality, stillness and movement. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. I encourage you to do one of the guided Shavasana meditations that I made for you. We've got a 5-minute and a 10-minute one. You can find those right up there. Otherwise, you can bend your knees, roll over onto your right side. Thank yourself for showing up today, for rolling out your mat and taking a few minutes to do a little bit of movement, a little bit of internal inquiry. See what's going on in there today. Press yourself up to seated. Come into any seated position that feels good for you right now. Hands resting somewhere on your lap, maybe on your knees. Keep your eyes closed, your gaze soft. And continue to notice the stillness of your body as it is right now. And the flow in your body. The flow of your breath. The flow of your attention. The flow of your thoughts. Let's close this practice together with a big inhale and an exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. May the benefits of this practice radiate out to benefit the lives of every living being on this planet. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thanks again for doing this fun, flowy flow with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, let me know. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And I hope you are doing very well, and I look forward to practicing with you soon.